On the outside, this looks like a vintage old fire truck, but it is anything but that. Hey, I'm Gary Metivier. This truck has set world records for speed. We've got a guy that drives all around the country showing people just what it can do. He takes us to the heart of the story. This is one of 40 shows this year the Darnell racing team will be part of. While many look up to see the planes and jets here at this air show, it's the Darnell's job to create a spark of excitement on the ground. This custom-built fire truck is up for the challenge and ready for much more than just a spark.
I'm with Neil Darnell. In between jets coming by, you got a jet your own. Tell me about the inspiration behind this vehicle and what you really like about it.
Well, we have 4 jet trucks. We started this about 15 years ago with one truck, single engine Chevy pickup, and we've grown over the years. We added a Dodge pickup, and then about 7 years ago we bought the world famous Shockwave jet semi.
Then a year and a half ago they decided to add one more. They discovered an old truck and gave it new life. Well, they gave it much more than that. They gave it jet engines.
Actually, we found this truck in a museum in Minnesota, and they had basically retired it. Well, we didn't like that, so I talked the guy into selling it to me, made a bunch of modifications to the truck, and added it to our fleet. And it's one of our favorites, and it's obviously a huge crowd favorite. It's a twin engine, has 24,000 horsepower, 2 Rolls-Royce Viper jet engines from the British military.
So what does all that horsepower look like in action? Neil invited us along for a rare look. Hold on to your ears. Lining up to race an airplane. The driver powers up, then takes off. But you know, it's not just about power and speed, it's about family here. Generations are now involved. And like a craftsman passing on his or her skills, a legacy in this unique trade has taken shape. And it's burning up runways and tracks, coast to coast.
Let's talk about the inspiration here. Your son actually got to ride in something like this a while back. What did that mean in your life and in his?
Well, back in the day, I was a show promoter. We promoted monster truck events. And the former owner of Shockwave, I got to know real well. I hired him to do a lot of our events. And my son, Chris, was 6 or 7 years old. He got to actually ride in the truck. And today, Chris is driving the truck. He's 37 years old. He does about 20, 25 shows a year. He's living the dream.
When the smoke clears, the smiles from the crowd make it all worthwhile.
When you see the looks on the faces, in particular the kids, as they see this thing fire up and fly down that runway, how does that make you feel? Oh,
listen, it's an awesome feeling. You know, little boys, 4, 5, 6 years old, they're our biggest fans. And you know, when the jet trucks come out, if you notice when it's time for the act to start, I mean, it's like a bunch of ants running to the crowd line. You know, parents are grabbing the kids and running up where they can hold them up to see, because you know you got to be able to see straight out to see the jet trucks where all the flying action, you know, you're looking up. So it is, and you know, it's a great addition to an air show.
And you guys get to do some of this as family.
Absolutely. It's my wife's here, my grandkids get to come when they're not racing. Our whole family is involved in some type of racing. My grandkids are racing karts, and they're having a blast with that. My My son is in the monster truck business. Chris's older brother, John. If you go on YouTube, you're going to see a lot of our family activities.
Wonderful. Hey, thank you for putting on the show.
Thank you.
Enjoy this story? Subscribe, hit the like button, and share it with friends. The Heart of the Story with Gary Metivier. New stories every week.